How can we know who we are and define our purpose in life while swimming in the ocean of noise, that we no longer recognize the power of silence? We've forgotten that clarity emerges from silence. Those who have clarity of purpose in life got themselves enrolled in the classroom of silence. You will notice that when you have hard time understanding something or a concept, you are likely to go to a quiet place to ruminate on the issue, and by so you simply go in through the classroom of silence, and clarity begins to emerge. In 1942, C.S. Lewis published a novel titled The Screwtape Letters, about the senior devil who wrote letters to his nephew, the junior devil, mentoring him on how to be a really good devil. In one of the letters, the senior devil criticizes the junior devil for being too creative in his ways of tempting man. The senior devil says, to tempt man, the plan is really simple. Create so much noise around him in the world that man can no longer hear the voice of his God. And that is what is happening to us. We lose our identity to the noise. In fact, we lose something more. We lose the voice of God. Look at the evolution of noise in history, from the natural peace and quiet to radio, to Walkman, to Discman, cell phones, earpiece, iPod, loudspeakers, and so on. We even have the worst of it all, ideological noise. So many negative doctrines, false isms, and trends out there these days. We now have so much noise, either physical or ideological, that it has become almost impossible to hear our own thoughts, to hear our conscience. Once we can't hear ourselves from the inside, we can't work out who we are and who God is. However, the solution is to practice moments of silence during the day. Out of the 24 hours, begin with 10 minutes of conscious silence every day and increase it with time. Just sit and focus on a thought pattern. Yes, it will be difficult in the beginning, but we need to learn to be comfortable in silence. Once comfortable, we can then move to a prayerful silence where you will encounter God in the moment of silence. I subscribe to the theology of silence that says that God's first language is silence. The prophet Elijah in 1 Kings chapter 19 verse 12 found God in sheer silence. Why should you practice silence, you may ask? You should practice silence often to hear God who speaks to you through your conscience. You should practice silence to hear your own thoughts. Silence helps you concentrate. Silence helps you to be creative. Self-awareness is achieved through silence. Silence provides you with that sense of peace, sense of calm. Silence helps you to learn. Silence equally increases your chances of being productive. Silence gives you more patience.